Hi friends, my name is Candace Hall and I am your certified Faster Way to Fat Loss coach. First and foremost, I want to congratulate you on taking the opportunity to show up for yourself. What an incredible honor and privilege it is that you have given me the opportunity to step in with you in this journey, to be your partner, to be your friend, and to be your coach. I am so thankful and grateful for that opportunity. With that, I want to recognize that today is, or we're moving towards the start of something new for you. And I want you to give yourself the space and the freedom to be a beginner at this, to remind yourself that you are learning something new. You are probably equal parts nervous and excited. And I get that. When I started my Fast Way to Fat Loss journey as a new client, I felt the same way. I had tried the diets and the quick fixes and the fads, and nothing gave me long-term sustainable results that were going to be compatible with my lifestyle. And I want to share with you that this is it. If you are willing to come with an open mind, to learn, to be willing to show up for yourself every day, this program will be nothing short of a life-changing experience for you in your wellness journey. Over the next 6 weeks, we are going to be taking a deep dive into the pillars of the Faster Way program. We are going to take it incredibly slow. There will be information provided to you daily. You will have access to my weekly video trainings. And y'all, we're just gonna eat the elephant one bite at a time. So I want you to know that we are gonna learn a lot. You are going to gain a lot of knowledge, and there is no need to stress about it or fret about it. So I want you just to take a deep breath and just give yourself some grace to know that this is something new, that you are enacting a life change, and that I am right here with you every step of the way. So tomorrow we will officially start your Faster Way journey. I will be posting a weekly training every Monday at 10 o'clock Eastern time. Tomorrow's video will cover our first kind of week of topics, and that is going to be intermittent fasting and whole food nutrition. Intermittent fasting is a buzzword in the health and wellness community, but there is a right and a wrong way to do it. So I'm going to set you up for success to understand what's going to work best for your body with intermittent fasting, because I want everyone to remember that your body is unique and your body has different needs than someone else's body. So I'm going to teach you how to do this safely and effectively for your body. And then with whole food nutrition, so we're going to talk about whole food nutrition, and we will do a lot more information on this tomorrow. But whole food nutrition, just kind of a simple little corny phrase, is if it comes from the ground or has a mother, it is fair game. And you're going to learn so much about whole food nutrition over the next few weeks. You're going to really understand it, and you're going to feel empowered to make really informed decisions for your body and its needs at mealtime. I want to take a minute and talk about the meal guides. So the Faster Way really wants to equip you in the best way possible. So there are a ton of meal guides that you can follow. But one thing I want to note is they're optional. You will see progress if you follow the meal guides, and you will see progress if you don't, as long as your emphasis is on meeting your macros and on whole food nutrition. So don't stress out about the meal guides. If there's a recipe that you're not feeling, if you just already have your own routine and groove with your eating habits, as long as we are adjusting those to fit within our macros and to focus on whole foods, I don't want you to stress about the meal guides. That was a really overwhelming thing for me in my Faster Way journey. But honestly, I found some recipes that I really love, that I incorporate into my daily and weekly routines. And then I also just created some of my own recipes. And I will be sharing some of my favorites along the way, in the Facebook group that we'll talk about here in a few minutes. Macro tracking. In week 2, we will start tracking towards our macro goals. We are going to really fine tune what our body needs. 80% of people are under eating on their proteins. A lot of people are unaware of how many carbs, healthy fats, and grams of fiber they should be looking to consume in a day. Guys, we're gonna dial in your nutrition so that your body operates at its best. When our body is lacking, we have cravings. We want to snack. We have a hard time developing muscle mass. There are so many benefits to making sure that our body is properly fueled. So through tracking our macros, over the next 6 weeks, so we're tracking what we are consuming, we're really going to fine tune what our body is needing nutritionally. And one thing that I also just want to mention, because you're like, oh my goodness, I have to track every bite that I eat for the rest of my life. No, we are going to work towards intuitive eating, but that will come with time. That will come with practice. I started my Faster Way journey in April of 2024, and I am still tracking. I am still learning. So intuitive eating will come with time, but over the next 6 weeks, I really want you to prioritize tracking what you are consuming. We will deep dive into this in week 2. So don't fret about it. In week 1, we're going to lay out all the principles and tips and best tricks for macro tracking. So more to come on that in week 2 of our Faster Way journey together. Let's talk about the app. Y'all, this is going to be your bestie for the next few weeks. The app is phenomenal. I'm just going to kind of walk you through that home screen. So you'll see your home screen. It will have your water tracker. It will have your fasting timer, which you can start to play around with, but we'll dive more into that in the week 1 training that will be put in the group tomorrow at 10 Eastern time. It will have you kind of like a macro guide that you can kind of click into, like see your macros. It has your workouts. It's really just kind of your hub, your home screen. Then you will see the second tab, the little fork and the knife. It is going to tell you, it's where you're going to track your meals. It's going to track your macros. It's going to make sure that you are staying on track with your nutritional goals, because so much of what we are going to do, and so much of the positive change that you're going to see in your body over the next couple of weeks is going to come from you tracking your food. So that little fork and knife icon, you're going to spend a lot of time there when you are working through your Faster Way journey over the next few weeks. Your workouts tab, they're kind of in the center, the little play button, that's where you will find your workouts. So there is an at-home, a gym, and a modifications option, and an option for men and an option for women. So please get familiar with those. If you want to start playing around with the workouts, if you want to start participating in them, they are only 30 minutes. They are super easy to incorporate into your day. You can do them at home, you can do them at your favorite gym, and if you are just starting your movement and exercise journey, you can opt for the modification option. And you'll also notice that when we watch the workouts, we are watching our pro trainers with the Faster Way to Fat Loss, and they'll show you some different ways. They'll talk about form. I want you to be mindful of your body. I want you to know that everyone's journey looks different and starts somewhere differently. So you do the workouts based on what your body is telling you and what your needs are. Because in this journey, we're going to listen to our bodies, and we're going to give our bodies the best that we can over our next 6 weeks together. The Facebook group. You have joined the Faster Way to Fat Loss with Candace Hall Facebook group for our round, and I want to encourage your participation in this group. Those of my clients that see the most success are the ones that are actively involved. Every day, there will be a daily learning post. I want you to take the time to read that. It's going to teach you the pillars of the program. In those posts, there will be action items. I want you to participate in those action items. Share a photo of your favorite meal from the day. That will give your friends in the group the opportunity to gain meal inspiration. Post your macros for the day. Post where you ended, how your day filled out. I want you to post your daily food guide, so that way I can see what you've eaten. I can only provide you feedback on how to best live out this lifestyle if I have access to kind of seeing what you're doing. Congratulate a friend on their win in the Facebook group. Let's be a community. Let's partner together. And one thing that I really want to encourage each of you to do is, if you have a question that is not personal, please consider posting it in the Facebook group. You can kind of include the question, tagging me in the Facebook group, and I will answer there. Your friends within the Faster Way Facebook group are going to learn from your questions. I learned so much by participating in my Facebook group when I was a client. So please, 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 if you have a question that is not personal, consider posting it on one of the daily threads, so that way everyone can learn and benefit, because everyone is going to have questions on this journey. We are here to support one another, and I am here to answer those for you. So if you have a question, look for the daily thread. You can post your question there, just tag me in it, and I will reply to you there. Okay, now if you have not filled out your new client assessment form, please do so. I want to be able to coach you in the best way possible. You have trusted me, and I do not take that lightly. So the new client assessment form gives me the opportunity to best know and understand you, your lifestyle, your health goals. If you have underlying health conditions, that is going to give me the opportunity to come alongside you and best serve you on this journey. Now, guys, this is so important. Please do not skip this step. Seriously, take 5 minutes after you're finished watching this video, and please go do this. First, I want you to take your body measurements. You will measure your bust line 2 inches above your belly button, at your belly button, 2 inches below your belly button, your hips and the midpoint of your thigh. I would also like you to do the midpoint of your upper arm. Now, I want you to take those measurements. I want you to write them down, and I want you to take progress photos. I want you to take your before photos. I want you to take them in an area that is well lit. I want you to take them in something that will allow you to see your body composition change. This felt awkward for me when I did it as a new client, but y'all, I am so glad that I did, because I have been blown away by how strong and capable my body has been through this process. And to have the measurements and the photos as kind of points to see that change and see that progression has been incredible. So please, please, please take your progress photos. If you're not comfortable taking them in your bra and underwear, that is okay. Wear something fitted, preferably a lighter color, so that when you look at your before photos and in 6 weeks you pull up your after photos, you can also be just so impressed by the change and what your body has done. You do not have to send them to me, but if you want additional accountability, you are welcome to send me your before measurements, to send me your before photos, and please, we will check in and I will just get updates on your progress, because I know that the sky is the limit for you when it comes to chasing your health and wellness goals. Now that we have talked about what we're going to do with our photos and our measurements, I want to talk about what you're going to do with the scale. I want you to take your starting weight, and then I want you to hide the scale. I want you to throw it out. I actually had my husband hide ours during my initial 6 weeks. Y'all, the scale is not your friend. The scale measures weight loss, but it cannot measure your body composition change, nor does it measure fat loss. And oftentimes the scale acts more as a hindrance and more as a deterrence than an encouragement when we are working towards our weight loss, fat loss, and health and wellness goals. So get rid of the darn thing. Let's chunk it. We will set back on it at the end of our 6 weeks, but I want you to just get the scale out of the way. Take it out of the bathroom, have your partner hide it. Like, you do not need to get back on the scale once you take your starting measure, or once you take your starting weight. Over the next 6 weeks, I want you to be intentional about focusing on your wins. I want you to look at your victories more than you look at your losses and your defeats. So oftentimes we can get caught up in what we're not doing, where we fell short, but this next 6 weeks is going to be about consistently showing up for yourself, about progress over perfection, about knowing that there are going to be days that maybe weren't the best, but that we're just going to start over, that we're going to get up the next day and we're going to go for it. So I want you just to reframe that mindset that every day is an opportunity to try to do our best, to show up consistently for ourselves, and to learn something new. I want to ask you why you joined this program. What were you feeling? What made you sign up? How are you hoping to change? What goals do you have for yourself physically, mentally, and emotionally? And I want you to keep those thoughts in the back of your mind. I want you to always remember your why, what you are working towards. And again, over the next few weeks, I want you to focus on your wins, on your victories. I want you to share those with the group. I want you to share those with me. We are here to learn together, celebrate together, and really start to live a life that is thriving together, because we are all capable and deserving of that. We are going to have a great time together. Within the next couple of weeks, you are going to be feeling more energized. You are going to be feeling like you have more strength and more stamina. You're going to be sleeping better at night. You're going to feel less bloated. You're going to see those inches at your waist disappearing. Your confidence is going to be gained. And y'all, we are going to just really focus on shifting towards a positive, healthy lifestyle for us, for our families, for the communities that we are involved in. I want you to know that the rest of your life starts now. The adventure is yours for the taking. I am here to guide you. I am here to coach you. I will support you to the absolute best of my abilities in this journey, but it is up to you to really buckle down, to hone in, to make the change. And I want you to know that you are capable of building and creating the life that you want, of having your dream body, of having energy to enjoy your kids or your grandkids, of getting good, restful sleep at night. So let's do this together. Tomorrow, we kick off your faster way to fat loss journey. Life starts now, you guys. Thank you, seriously, for giving me the opportunity to partner with you in this. It is an honor and a privilege to be your certified faster way to fat loss coach.